Gracious source of all that is true and good and beautiful, we give thanks for the privilege to gather here today. Each of us has journeyed here along different paths. We have traversed our own obstacles, often along uncertain or unfamiliar terrain. We have all had guides, teachers, mentors, friends, and family who have helped us on our individual and collective pilgrimages, and to them we give thanks. In this liminal moment, on the brink of a new adventure, we ask that you renew in us our idealism and enkindle in us a passion to pursue the skills and wisdom to make our ideals real. At the end of the 19th century, philosopher, psychologist, and educator William James insisted that education required the habit of always seeing an alternative, of not taking the usual for granted, of making conventionalities fluid again, of imagining foreign states of mind. James reminds us that now is a time of new possibilities. Today we assemble in hope. For many who gather here, we are the dreams made manifest of our ancestors. We are dreams realized, and we in turn are called to dream. But not merely to dream, but to do. W.E.B. Du Bois reminds us, now is the accepted time, not tomorrow, not some more convenient season. It is today that our best work can be done, and not some future day or future year. It is today that we fit ourselves for the greater usefulness of tomorrow. Today is the seed time. Now are the hours of work, and tomorrow comes the harvest and the playtime. And so we pray, bless us, challenge us to think critically and act compassionately, support us in our trials and celebrate us in our achievements, and inspire in us the confidence, joy, and vitality for the work that is to come. To follow truth to wisdom, nor faint through faltering fears. This is thy task, O Springfield, through this and all the years. Amen. And now it is my honor to introduce Dr. Mary Beth Cooper, 13th President of Springfield College.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Springfield College. And especially welcome to the class of 2028 and our transfer students as well. We are so delighted that you are with us. This is an amazing group of individuals, all of our students, and I'm delighted that you have chosen Springfield College as your new home. I enjoyed meeting many of you this morning while you were moving in, and some of you over the last few days as you also moved in. And I can't wait to get to know you over the next 4 or 6, depending on how long your program is. Some of our programs are rather long. It's not that they have to take that long to get through. Over the next couple of years. This will be the first of many memories that you make in Lake Arena. Today, we begin your journey that is rich in beloved traditions, as you see by wearing your bucket hats and your beanies. Traditions that contribute to a sense of community, and most importantly, that make Springfield College stand apart for the ways we bring and really bring people together. I'm going to tell a short story, and my apologies to the faculty and staff that heard this story yesterday. I promise you I will retire this story as soon as it's over. More for me than for you. Tennessee Williams coined the phrase, the kindness of strangers, in 1947. Wherever you are, I have always depended on the kindness of strangers. And I've had a lot of opportunities in the last few weeks to see a lot of people. And for those of you that I met this morning, you saw that I have a brace on. Now, luckily, you can't see the brace unless I see you later today. It's hidden by this beautiful regalia, which I'll be wearing until the brace comes off, because it's the only thing that fits over it. And so I have this brace on, and lots of different people have surmised what happened. I fell off my bike in another country. And so I was on a bike tour, I fell off my bike and shattered my elbow in 2 places. And I was in France, they transported me to Germany, and I had surgery overnight. And I was in a hospital with only one other person that spoke English. I didn't have any money on me, I had my biking clothes on me. And it was humbling, to be sure. But for me, what I learned out of that experience was how kind other people were to me. My fellow bikers that helped me along the way and helped me get to the hospital. And then my roommate, Hilda. So you all have roommates, or most of you have roommates, and so maybe this will be a story that you might find of interest. Hilda was my roommate. She did not speak one word of English. And she was in for a knee surgery. And so she was in her bed with her knee surgery and her brace on her knee, and I came in and after surgery the next morning, so we just nodded to each other, as you might do when you don't know the language. And we were both watching the Olympics, and as we were watching the Olympics, she dropped her remote. Now, I don't know any German, but the word that she uttered sounded a lot like a curse word. You know, sometimes you hear the lilts to the word, or sharply somebody says that. And so I realized that she had dropped her remote. So I had two great working legs. I got out of my bed and I said, I got you, Hilda. So run over and help her with her remote, and realized that while I was out, maybe she could help me open my water bottle, because I didn't have the capability to open my water bottle. And she smiled, I smiled, and we made a friend. A very brief friendship of 24 hours, because I was out the next day to move on the rest of my trip. But during that time, as I thought about that, I thought, especially our students that are with us today, you are in a room of strangers, and you will be relying on the kindness of those strangers over the year, over the next 4 years. But as you navigate Springfield College, and all those wild and crazy students that have been with you over the last few days, and will be with you over the weekend, will be the kindness that you will see exhibited only at a place like Springfield College. And you will see kindness for them. And goodness, weren't they kind today? All the help with moving. Let's give all of them a round of applause. And so, it's a great number that I always remind parents of. Come May, when you get ready to move out, it won't look like that. So be prepared. Be prepared for that. So I'm beginning my 12th year as president of Springfield College, and looking back, I know my choice to make Springfield College my home, literally, I live across the street. The factors that went into my decision were probably very similar to yours. Springfield College has an energy that almost defies explanation. The level of academic quality ensures that graduates are prepared for their chosen careers. The mission of educating students in spirit, mind, and body for leadership and service to others stands out as one of the most inspirational and actionable missions of any college I've ever heard of. The campus is beautiful, the food is good, the students are amazing. Our faculty are the top experts in their fields, and most of all, Springfield College is made stronger by those who choose to be a part of it. As I contemplated my decision to be a part of this special community, a colleague of mine gave me a piece of advice that I now pass on to all new students. He said, transitions are terrifying. You can enter them with fear or hope. You must choose one, because fear cannot reside where hope lives. 12 years ago, I chose hope. And my belief in this institution and the wonderful community that compromises has never been stronger. As you will learn in the weeks to come, our faculty, our staff, your fellow students are here to help you succeed. They see your potential and they will push you in your overall development. This weekend, you join a place that is home to hardworking, highly engaged students who care about each other, who care about creating and continuing healthy lifestyles, and who care about creating healthy communities. Here, you will be nourished and nurtured in spirit, mind, and body. You will explore what it means for you to provide leadership to others. And some of you will join me tomorrow morning as we do our very first Humanics in Action morning. Look forward to seeing you out, helping others. Even more, you will learn from a faculty that continues an outstanding tradition of academic excellence that has been a mainstay since our founding in 1885. One of my greatest joys is hearing the stories from some of our 50,000 alumni. And many of them are here today helping greet you and welcoming you to their former home. Whether it's been 1 year or 50 years since they have been a student here, a theme in their stories is frequently the difference that embraces opportunities to lead has made in their lives. Springfield College is a game changer for them, and it can be for you as well. Your voices join others as you embrace your potential and discover the contributions you want to make at Springfield College. You are in the right place at the right time, and I couldn't be happier to welcome you to your new home. Let's have a great year. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Cassie Newman. I'm an occupational therapy major for the Campus Activities Board, a student ambassador, a leadership summit facilitator, and extremely grateful to get to be part of the new student orientation program along with Sam Van Horn, Mike Scott, and Odile Hernandez. Along with the other MSO leaders, we have been working towards making the most memorable 4 days ahead for our new students. We are so excited for you to take it all in. I would like to send a warm welcome to all the dedicated faculty and staff, my fellow student leaders, the parents and guardians, and most importantly, our new students in this room. 3 years ago, I was in your seats feeling anxious and nervous about what Springfield College would bring me. I was not buying into all the sweet cheers and dances and thought that the school was not for me. Although I was feeling so many different emotions, all I knew was that I had to hold on to the core value of trust. I had to trust that I made the right decision. I had to trust the leaders welcoming me to the school, and I had to trust that the professors were giving the best education possible. For the parents, students, and guardians in this room, if you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember to trust. I promise that Springfield College will guide you to the right path and will give you every opportunity you have hoped for. Here at Springfield College, we emphasize the importance of growth. I'm not the same person who walked on campus 3 years ago as a first-year student, and I find that so powerful. There are so many amazing programs and people that will encourage you to grow into your true authentic selves. For me, this started with NSO. There are many activities throughout the week that will allow you to explore who you are, meet new people, find your interests, and most importantly, have fun. We also focus on the Humanics philosophy of Springfield College that includes the overarching idea of the spirit, mind, and body as a whole, and using that to leadership and service to others. Taking every opportunity at Springfield College, learn more about yourself, follow your dreams, and know that you're going to make a difference in your time here. If you told me 3 years ago that I'd be standing up on stage giving a speech to everyone in this room, I would have called you crazy. But here I am, and I give all my thanks to what has come from my first journey. To the parents and guardians here, you have guided your students through so much and brought them to the perfect place. They belong here, and you should be so proud of them. Springfield College is full of the most welcoming people, and your student is in good hands. Trust the process. I promise they will thrive. Your student has found a home away from home. To the class of 2028, we are so happy you are joining us. Your 4 years at Springfield College go by so fast. Embrace every opportunity and experience with open arms. Be where your feet are. Be in the moment and don't stress about what is coming next. Everything will come to you in perfect timing. The last piece of advice I offer to you is to reach for the stars like the whole sky is yours. This program has been emphasizing the idea of following your dreams, becoming comfortable and uncomfortable, and taking in every moment. Remember to stay intentional to who you are. Being at Springfield College is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Enjoy it all. Thank you.
I would first like to welcome the amazing faculty, staff, parents, and new students to Springfield College today. My name is Samantha Paul. I'm a member of the class of 2025 and speaking to you all today as a new student orientation leader. If you were to ask me what essentials my identity here at Springfield College, I would tell you that I'm an NSO leader or a member of our track and field team, that I'm a sports journalism student, part of our student athlete leadership team, or president of our campus's Women of Power Club. However, I know that none of those roles would be possible if I didn't choose to transfer here 2 years ago. No two students' college journeys are identical. For me, my first year of college was completely incongruous with what I thought was created in my head. I was away from home, anxious, and left to think about who I was and what I really wanted for the first time in my life. I knew the school I attended at the time wasn't for me, and I was ready for a change, but didn't know where to start and was uncertain about what would come next. What I did determine is that I wanted to feel seen and be a part of a community. I wanted to be able to walk around campus and see familiar faces, talk to my professors when I needed them, and have support resources for when I was struggling. The second I stepped onto Springfield College's campus, I knew I found what I'd been looking for. I was still nervous, like I'm sure most of you are, starting here. I certainly wasn't expecting 70 orientation leaders to be singing in my face. However, I was also taken by surprise at just how happy they were that I was here. Looking to make this college experience better than my last, I tried to get involved with everything, starting with NSO. I threw myself into the weekend and quickly learned that this program is one that doesn't try to force you into a mold, but adjusts and makes room for who you authentically are. If there is one piece of advice I can give you all today, it's to take advantage of this weekend. Step outside of your comfort zone, introduce yourself to new people, and bring your full self to this event. While transferring is difficult, I've not once doubted my decision or my place here. Springfield College has given me the home away from home that I have been yearning for. This campus is overflowing with some of the best people I've ever known, and I've made all of my favorite memories here. So, to the class of 2028, may you also find your home here. This is your opportunity to leave behind whatever status you may have had in high school and discover yourself in a new setting, to get comfortable with the uncomfortable and throw yourself into things you never thought possible. And to everyone in the audience today wearing a bucket hat, just know whether you're joining us after graduating from another college or have decided to give yourself a fresh start, this is your chance to write your new narrative. Know that I am proud of you for being here, excited to get to know you all better, and honored to spend this weekend introducing you to Springfield College. Thank you.
Bring this down a little short. Hi, good afternoon, class of 2028, and hello to the family and friends of our new students. Hope you're all having an amazing day. It is my absolute pleasure to be here with you today to begin this exciting new chapter of your lives. My name is Lori Chicomasolo. I am the provost here at Springfield College, and that means that I have the absolute pleasure of overseeing the faculty and academic staff and academic affairs. So first, I want to thank you for choosing Springfield College. We are so happy that the faculty, staff, fellow students, beautiful campus, great food, all made you want to earn your degree here at Springfield. Every one of you have earned your place here, and every one of you deserves to be here. So please let me remove any doubts you may have. You worked very hard to get here, and I really do hope that you are proud of yourselves. And at the same time, it is okay if you feel outside of your comfort zone. It's okay to not have everything figured out right now. It's a time to meet friends, engage in your classes, and make the most of your academic opportunities that come your way. The faculty and academic staff here at Springfield College will help you to make the most of those academic opportunities. They want you to thrive here in your new home. So please don't hesitate to reach out to support when you need it. Now, you may have heard recently that it's important to be very demure and very mindful. If you know, you know, class of 2028. So be very mindful of getting to know your professors and academic staff. And please don't ghost or lose connection to your professor or academic staff. I've learned that students do this for a few reasons. For some, asking for help may be difficult, and you may feel as if you're being judged for admitting that you need help and support. And then when students sometimes fall behind in their courses, they may not know how to move forward. If you ever feel this way, just remember that this woman in this Harry Potter-like gown is telling you that our faculty and academic staff are approachable, they are empathic, and they care about your success. They really do. And they will do their part to create a welcoming environment in and outside of the classroom that will encourage you to keep coming to them to talk with them and also ask for their support. They chose to be in higher education. It was their calling. And they want to be your champions, so please let them. your studies, remember that education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about learning to think critically, communicate effectively, and navigate the complexities of the world, including accepting different perspectives. You'll often see the hashtag Keep Moving on a lot of Springfield College's social media posts. That pertains not only to being physically active, but to challenge your spirit and mind to move to be curious. Ask questions to understand others and explore their point of view. Share your story and invite others to do the same. Adopting an explorer mindset can help you to deepen your understanding of another person and make them more receptive to engaging in conversation with you. In closing, I want to remind you again that you are not alone in this journey. Whether you arrived here from a neighboring state or from somewhere across the globe, the faculty, academic staff, and the entire Springfield community are in your corner. The next few years will be transformative, and I have no doubt that you'll make the best of every moment. Here's to an amazing start and a remarkable journey here at Springfield College.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Sandy DeJuice, Vice President for Campus Life and Inclusion. Kathy and Sam, you did a wonderful job. We're so proud of you. I want to acknowledge the great work that you're doing and also the great work of all of our student leaders, our NSO leaders, our pre-camp leaders, and of course, I want to also acknowledge our great faculty and staff who work tirelessly to make sure that our students have a great learning experience both in and outside of the classroom, so thank you. And to our families, thank you so much for trusting your student with us. I can tell you that I can relate to you a little bit sitting there. My guess is that you are experiencing a wide range of emotions, from joy to sadness, from excitement to nervousness, from hope to worry, and you probably still asking yourself, will they remember to separate the whites from the colors? They will eventually. I can relate because you see, just 2 weeks ago, my husband and I flew to Tennessee to drop off our 18-year-old son to college. And so I understand what you're feeling, but please know that you're not alone. There are a lot of great people here who will care for your student, who will make sure that they succeed. And I can tell you that I will do my best to be the vice president, the kind of vice president for your student that I hope my son has in Tennessee. So we in this together. Now, our students, we're so happy to see you. I'm looking over there and I think I see T-Squad with the bucket hat. All right, T-Squad, stand up and make some noise. Come on, stand up. sleepless nights. You have long nights. You cry. You make mistakes. You fail. But don't ever believe that any circumstance or anything that happens, don't ever believe that you don't belong here, because you do. You have what it takes to be successful. That's why you're here. You have what it takes to be successful. When you interact with our student leaders, you just heard from two great ones, Cassie and Sam. Many of the student leaders that you're interacting with were in your seat just last year. They were. They found their voice at Springfield College.